And now we're over there either trying to shake ass or get ass.
That's a fact.
I like that.
That when I was told this scenario, I'm like, yeah, no, not the shorty. Yeah, nah, you need new friends.
Nah.
You need new girl. You need
especially if I'm the only guy. If anything, y'all gotta pay for me. Am I good? Am I good? Hey yo, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. I gotta make sure we good over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we gotta let the listeners know why I'm freaking wearing this thing.
Yeah, we definitely do. Cause my boy came in spicy.
Yeah.
My boy came in spicy. But what it do, what it is, what it ain't. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the Savages in the Box. I am your fellow savage, your favorite dad. Okay, Nefty, the man that makes fat look sexy,
Yes,
and
sir.
I am here to the right of me. My fellow savage, my compadre, all right, my right-hand man, all right? Your favorite first baseman, 16-time Gold Glover. You heard the tuh?
Yeah.
You heard the tuh? He also got a new hairdo.
Yeah.
Check out the new hairdo. New hair, who dis? Let's give a round of applause for your boy Eli, a.k.a. Mark Teixeira.
Yeah.
What's good, my boy? How are we feeling today?
A lot of turn of events, man. A lot of turn of events. I mean, I hope you like the view.
I love the view, baby.
I mean, yo, this weekend was eventful. A lot of fun activities, bro. But
It was, not gonna lie.
bro,
It really was.
my body is sorta there.
She got a body of a goddess.
I got a body with legs.
All right.
But yeah, nah. I mean, this weekend was fun. Playing was fun with you guys. Obviously, I played a tournament, All-Star game. That was fun. And then first week of softball, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you really did have an eventful weekend.
Yo, both 8 a.m.s, which was freaking insane.
Yucky.
My body's actually not that bad for it being Monday and that having back-to-back days. So that's good. Good. I'm a little credit to what I've been doing in the gym.
I'm glad, bro. Yeah, bro. The results are showing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad they are. I did see your legs. I mean, I don't think. Oh, they can see a little bit, but your legs are being paused. They're a little toned, my brother.
Yeah.
You're putting in that work. You're pause again on that.
Yo, shout out to my boy at work, aka Vincent. Yo, that boy got me walking, bro. He got me walking 3 hours a day every day.
Yo, when do you guys walk? Can I pull up with that?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
I'm about to pull up and walk.
Yeah, bro. We're on the track, bro.
Is it like the same time every time?
Same time every time.
Shoot me a text and I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll pull up. Oh wait, where do you guys walk? At the high school?
Yeah. On the track.
At the high school? For the viewers, because obviously the listeners can't see, our third Salvaje is not here today. Unfortunately, he had he got tied up with a few things. I'm gonna be honest with you. He got tied up with a few things. He is okay health-wise. Everything is cool, so we don't have to stress that out. Jeff, we already know. We'll hold it down this week. We'll come back next week with a banger. But let's get back to my fellow Salvaje to my right.
Yeah.
What's going on here with the hairdo, my boy?
All right. Well, of course you're gonna make me explain it, but obviously you like JT. I like JT. You like JT a little bit more. But I also like LeBron. You like LeBron. You know, a little Lakers, Boston. We had a little bet on the table. And, yeah, Boston won. And now I have to wear this.
I should have came with my Boston jacket.
Yeah, I really thought you was about to go crazy.
Well, I don't really like rubbing it in. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good game. I know we were texting, throughout the game.
Yeah.
And I know at one point it did look a little scary for your boys, but they did ended up making it a game.
Yeah.
And I'm usually one of those. I like to say, hey, you got to play who's in front of you. But Celtics fan or whoever roots for the Celtics, because I'll stress this again. I am a huge Jason Tatum fan.
Yeah.
College, my favorite team is Duke. So if you're from Duke, I'm going to root for you. And as of now, my favorite player in the NBA is Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Because LeBron is my favorite player, but we can all, kind of, because he's going crazy.
Yeah.
We can kind of see he's on his way out. So to me, I think Jason Tatum is my next guy for me. So I root for the Celtics because of that. right? But we do got to take consideration. LeBron didn't play too much in the fourth quarter because of his injury, quote unquote, right? I mean, I'm going to say it is an injury, but it could be the Lakers like, yo, you know what? Just take a few weeks off, bro. The playoffs are around the corner.
Oh, well, it could be. He could.
You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those situations. And you guys also didn't have Rui
And Hayes.
and Hayes. Yes. That's where the three. So you guys were missing pivotal pieces that, in the 8-game winning streak, those three pieces played a huge role. So, I'll take the win. Don't get me wrong. I'll take the win. But we also got to take in consideration you guys were missing three huge pieces. Pause.
Yeah, bro.
It's a lot of pause, man.
Out.
Yeah, it's a lot of pause. But listen, this is the episode not because we're missing one guy. Obviously, Jeff will definitely be here and say what he needs to say. But this is the episode that you guys need to tune in and stay tuned.
Yeah,
because it's
man.
jam-packed. We are going to start off with the NFL free agency because it is a frenzy. But to give you a hindsight of what we're going to talk about, we will talk about, okay? Well, we will talk about, obviously, we're going to talk about the free agency, okay? Eli got a nice little relationship question that is coming up. There's going to be a lot of NFL, especially our new Hall of Fame candidates, and we are going to get to the spicy stuff with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. But like I said, let's start off with the NFL free agency, okay? I'm going to read off a few names, and then we're going to get into what we like, what we don't like. What's the team that's really making a splash out there, right?
Yeah.
Off rip, I think the first move, if I'm correct, Deebo ends up being, I think he signed, right? It wasn't traded. Signs with Washington, okay? DK is now a Steeler.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay? Why can't I not read my handwriting? Is that crazy?
Bro.
Damn, look at me right now. DK is now a Steeler. Devontae went to the Rams. Najee Harris is now a Charger.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Sam Darnold is now with Seattle.
Wow.
Which then leads me to Geno is now a Raider.
Yep.
Justin Fields is a New York Jet.
Wow.
And last on this list, Tunzel, or Jeremy Tunzel, right? I don't even think Jeremy's his first name. But his last name is Tunzel. He was on Houston. He is now also on Washington.
Yeah,
okay?
bro.
Now, I know there's a lot of names I missed out there because it has been crazy.
Dude.
And there's a lot of news, but we're going to get into it. First and foremost, Eli, what do you like so far? What do you think is the team that's making the big splash?
Dude, I really think it's Washington, man. Dude, they got that Tunzel who's gonna help that offensive line, and you got Deebo coming in. I'm like, dude, they already got McLaurin, and they got what's his name? Eckler gonna be there, Robinson gonna be there. So that running game, that 1-2, you throw Deebo in the slot, and you got
JT.
Bro,
JT's definitely about to come back with a vengeance.
And I'm just saying that long game, it's gonna be really good. And we've already seen what they did to Detroit, and I'm just like, boy, oh boy, if they can fix out the turnovers and the defensive side of the ball, they're gonna be something to mess with. So I love the acquisitions that they picked up. Love them. So it's really Washington for me that I think really made a splash. I think who comes a close second is the Rams. I think they come a close second. And for me to wear that with a haircut that I just got, bro, is wicked. Just saying.
My boy got two different hairdos.
Yo,
nice little crispy haircut.
A bet's a bet.
And I mean, I respect that. I appreciate that. Now I do want to fix something. I said Jeremy Tunzel. I was close. It's now I don't know how you really pronounce it.
I saw that.
It's either Laramie or Laramie.
Yeah,
so I was close. I'm a little bit close. I know I said Jeremy, but it's still Tunzel. Washington also ends up signing defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw to a 3-year deal. So they're suiting up over there.
Wow.
They're suiting up now. In their division, they do have what is now considered the defending champs. And I know they do also have the Giants that have big question marks. And I was about to say Chicago for some reason. Dallas, who also have big question marks. So we'll see what's going to go on with those two teams. What I will say is with my boys at PA, Lulu, a lot of them are huge Giants fans. So he's talking about he really wants Aaron Rodgers.
I don't.
He really wants Aaron Rodgers, but this is his point of view. He wants Aaron Rodgers because he wants the Giants to draft Shador.
Okay.
And just how I always say every year, no rookie should start off the bat. You need 4 to 6 weeks, in my opinion, if you're that good, to sit 4 to 6 weeks behind a veteran quarterback, learn a little bit, and then we can throw you to the Wolves. So that's what he wants. He wants Aaron Rodgers out there, draft Shador, have Shador sit behind Aaron Rodgers. Now, the only thing that he doesn't know is, no offense, AR or A-Rod, you are a dick.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm also not expecting Aaron Rodgers to just be a walk in the park and show you how, or show him kind of just hand off the keys to you. So
Yeah.
that's my thing with him. Now, where I came in the conversation is, and this happened literally probably an hour before everything shifted, I deadass was saying, what you guys need to do is this. Maybe have Shador sit the year, but go sign either Sam Darnold and Justin Fields. An hour later,
Yeah.
Sam Darnold ends up going to Seattle, and Justin Fields does come to New York,
But
just not as a Giant.
Yeah.
So, hey, hopefully you guys may, for Lulu's sake, because that's the way he sees it, maybe you do get A-Rod and then shows, what's his name, Shador the ropes, but we'll see how that one plays out.
Yeah.
We'll see how that one plays out. I am going to agree with you. I do really like what Washington is doing. It is very impressive. A lot of other teams are also doing things that I think is impressive. I know people are saying that they don't like the whole Geno to the Raiders. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I think it's a good move for both teams. They do get a solidified quarterback. Geno, the only negative side of it is it looked like Geno was building something in Seattle for them to just be like, hey, brother, I'm sorry, but your time is up here. I didn't put it up here, but I am going to be biased for 2 seconds. I'm still going to agree with you. Washington is number 1. My Patriots, okay?
I knew it.
My Patriots, let me tell you,
I knew it.
they have been out here. Now, what I don't like, hold on, I think I saved it. What I don't like is it doesn't help, I was about to call him Mac Jones. It doesn't help Drake May as of now.
Okay.
But we beefed up, in my opinion, our defense. Okay?
It was already like this, though.
Yes, but it was a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, our top 3 defense last year wasn't top 3. Hopefully, we come back healthy, and then we end up signing some good players, in my opinion. I'm gonna look this up, but what I also don't have on the board that I'm also gonna bring up is this. There's a lot of rumors of people being dropped off. We do know,
Really?
even though it is off an injury, we do know that the Texans are not going to bring back Stephon Diggs.
No.
The Rams have already said that they are going to, if they don't get a trade, they're just going to drop Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
Okay? The Patriots also have been in conversations with Atlanta to go get Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying our tight ends aren't amazing. I do like Hunter Henry, and I do like, what's the other tight end we have? Oh my gosh, I forgot. They're decent tight ends, don't get me wrong. Now, they're not as young as Kyle Pitts, and if we really are honest, maybe their ceiling is not as high as what Kyle Pitts can be.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, if he develops to the tight end that we think he will definitely be better than Hunter Henry and the other tight end that, as of now, I can't really remember. There is someone else that's also going to be dropped. There's another wide receiver out there that's also going to be dropped, and I just can't remember, right? But let me ask you this question.
Let me hear it.
While I remember that and also look up the players that the Patriots signed. Let's go back to A-Rod. You already said you don't want A-Rod at the Giants.
No.
As a Giant. Where would you like to see A-Rod? Or where do you think A-Rod possibly will land?
So my thing is, if I'm him, or if I'm acting like him and I'm a douche and, bro, he's old, he doesn't want to be with the Giants. You want to win now, just pull a Brett Favre, bro. Go to the Vikings.
Yo. Okay.
Go to the Vikings.
All right.
You got Hutchinson coming back from his ACL. You got your boy Jay Juttas. You got Addison. Bro, and you got A. Jones. You guys signed him. You got him back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just remembered of a team.
And I'm thinking, yo, that would be the squad. I think that would elevate them to that next contender for Super Bowl. I think that would be it. I don't see that with the Giants. I don't. So for me, We don't need him as a stepping stool. He should go out there and try to win. In the Giants, you're not gonna win. I'm sorry. Defensively, trash. Offensively, trash. You're just gonna waste your time with us. Take that Montclair, run it that way.
Yeah. We'll see you next time, buddy. I agree with you. I also think that he's going to follow the whole Brett Favre blueprint and head over to Minnesota. Yeah. It's going to be good for him. He has weapons over there.
Yeah.
He has weapons over there. So I do think that's probably where A-Rod is going to land. If he does land to the Giants, hey, good luck. And good luck. Another team that I do remember that I think is going under the radar, right? Chicago Bears.
All right, let me hear it.
They picked up 3 offensive linemen that we can all agree as of now, if they, and we're going to talk about the Hall of Fame in a little bit. If they retire today, I do think it's Hall of Fame offensive linemen. Number 1, 3-time, if I'm correct, if not 4-time Super Bowl champion, Joe Thuney.
Ooh.
They got him from the Chiefs.
Wow.
Drew Dahlman and Jonah Jackson, which are the 3 middle offensive linemen. So that is a very good cast to pick up to protect Caleb Williams, because he did have some issues trying to stay protected.
Yeah, in the pocket.
So I do think that went under the radar. And I did find out who my Patriots signed. So let me bring that up as well very quickly here. We end up getting Milton Williams, our defensive tackle, Super Bowl winning defensive tackle from the Eagles. Carlton Davis, okay, also Super Bowl winning cornerback. He won the Super Bowl with the Bucs. Last year he was with the Lions. Okay, Harold Landry, linebacker. Robert Spillane, linebacker.
Damn.
Morgan Moses, that one I actually didn't know, but offensive tackle. I actually didn't know we picked him up. What I did know is we picked up Mac Hollins, wide receiver. Cool, I think he's a good wide receiver. We still need that one.
Yeah.
We can still try to get Cooper Kupp. Okay. People are saying that we might go talk to Stephon Diggs, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. As good as he is, that injury kind of scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to, because he's coming off that injury, he's gonna try to come in, and we all know he's a diva, right? He's gonna try to come in and have a big year.
Yep.
And you know what? I don't want nothing to do with that.
Nope.
I don't want nothing to do with that. So my Patriots, I think, are having a pretty decent offseason. It just still hasn't answered any of the offensive questions, so we'll see what happens with the draft and then a few of the picks that are going to be released by their teams.
I'm going to say it now. I think Cooper Kupp goes to Kansas City. I just think Rashid Rice has that same issue with the ACL, especially what happened to Xavier Worthy.
They just gave him an extension, right? No? Am I wrong?
He did have situations with the police.
That was him? I heard that someone made a post saying, hey, we're in the NFL offseason when a chief gets arrested. Apparently this is like the 4th year in a row a Kansas City chief gets arrested in the offseason.
Yeah. So I don't want to speak up too much about it. I don't really know how that situation goes.
Okay.
But if that's any time, that takes out your number 1 draft picks. Their draft pick for wide receiver. So 2 guys out. I'm thinking, hey, Cooper Kupp, he'll be that nice slot receiver.
Interesting.
And I don't know what they're gonna do with D-Hop. I know D-Hop's was so. Couldn't really figure him out.
That's another one. I did hear the Patriots, but D-Hop, I heard D-Hop. Where did I hear D-Hop might land? Damn, I might say Minnesota.
Really?
That someone said D-Hop might land?
No way, bro.
I could be wrong on that one. I don't really remember. But there was another time. Oh, no. Detroit.
Oh, what?
I heard Detroit.
Bro, they got Jameis Williams. They got Amon St. Brown, bro. What?
I think
Laporta?
I'm pretty sure.
What else do they need?
I'm pretty sure it was Detroit. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think I heard it was either Detroit or Minnesota.
That's crazy.
That's what I heard.
That is crazy. Crazy.
Now, I mean, it helps out both teams, don't get me wrong. The thing with Detroit is I don't really think they need to buff anything up because they just got to be healthy. That's really what killed them.
Defense is really what you had 13 people on the defensive side of the ball.
And pivotal players.
Yeah.
Like, Hutchinson was out. Like, they had players that were pivotal defensive roles. I think this is a good pickup, even though I did mention it. Najee Harris to the Chargers. Oh, no, because they had the 2 homeboys, right? The 2 dudes from Baltimore the year before.
Mm-hmm.
But this
Dawkins.
this plays a huge role. I think this plays very well, and
I think it's a great pickup. For him.
I think this helps out. Even though he had tremendous numbers under the radar, this will help out. The quarterback?
Yeah, but I don't.
He is my boy.
I don't.
I still like him. I still like him. Justin Herbert.
Yeah, no. I don't know. He did have a good year. It did go under the radar. Harbaugh did do his thing.
4 draft picks for Tunsil. I didn't think that was.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That boy's gonna help them big time.
Josh Sweat went to Arizona. Milton Williams. You know what I'm saying? It's a good
pickup.
I think that's a good pickup for us, man. I really I can't wait to see that. But
and then Kansas City went out there and got an offensive lineman, so that's something they needed to take care of too. There it is. 2 years.
Jalen Moore.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
Yes, it is from the 40. Yeah, 49ers are done.
Great. Wow.
Yeah. The 49ers are done.
Oh, Chris Godwin was another one for the Patriots.
Yeah.
But obviously that's no longer going to happen because Chris Godwin re-signed with Tampa Bay 3 years for $66 million. Rightfully so. That's a great dynamic duo.
Still like Tampa. I still like what they got going over there.
Yeah. They're doing things over there. If they could get, the running back is what's his name, Irving, right?
Bucky Irving, and they have Rashid White.
Oh, they're all right. Okay, they're all right. They just need to buff
good.
up maybe their defense.
It's really their defense. Their running game's pretty good with Bucky being there. Obviously, with Godwin going down, I really took up their third down situations because him in the slot is just go-to.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to give a shout-out to Otton over there. That boy tight end, watch out for him.
Yes.
That boy's nice.
Yes,
he picked up the
yes.
slack when both Evans and Godwin went out. So, shout out to them,
wow,
bro.
4 years, $104 million.
Yeah.
Holy money, Patriots. Holy money. All right. One team that unfortunately it doesn't look like their offseason is doing very well, but this seems to be a trend with this team.
Talking about Dallas?
No.
I was about to say.
I am talking about my Cincinnati. Well, not but obviously I'm a Joe Burrow fan. So
yeah.
The Cincinnati Bengals just look like they don't know how to run a franchise. Okay? They franchise tag T. Higgins. Now, I don't think it's that bad in the sense of money. T. Higgins still gets paid around $27 or $28 million. I think that's what the tag is worth. Now, I do understand because we had this conversation, I think, last week off camera. It looks like for T. Higgins, it is a sense of security.
Yep.
I think he wants years. And the whole 1 year franchise tag, every other year it's killing his vibes. Okay?
Jamar Chase
still hasn't signed, and now it's even worse for them because they could have signed him at the beginning of the season. And unfortunately for them, Jamar Chase goes out and gets the triple crown for wide receivers.
Yeah,
so now they're gonna have to back up the Brinks truck.
Yeah,
okay,
buddy.
And then they're gonna lose out. You said Hutchinson is back, right? So they're losing out Hendrickson.
Yep.
Or I think he's the one that's retired or asking for a trade. I forgot how it goes.
Yeah, he's asking for a trade.
Yeah. So
and
they're
the most sacks. Come on, bro. That's their only defense they got.
I'm not sure what's going on with Cincinnati. All right. But
yeah, Burrow not happy. I'm
gonna be completely honest with you. It's gonna be sad because I really do like that whiteout jersey, and thank you for purchasing that for me for my birthday. I am going to expect, and I'm going to probably advise, hey, Burrow, you might need to go somewhere else.
To the Giants.
Hey, I mean, you might need to. I think you had. If you ask me, I think you had the chance to get your Super Bowl. Unfortunately, that went left for you guys.
Yeah, that window.
So that window might be closed unless they have a devious plan to really just buff up that team in the next couple years that we don't know about. But the way it's looking right now,
they're gonna lose some years on them, man.
Higgins, Chase, and Burrow are probably not gonna be Cincinnati Bengals for too long. That's the way I see it. No words in regards to Cincy. It's just,
dude. I feel for them more than I feel for my own Giants, bro. Burrow, come to New York, man.
I would love
to New York.
I don't think I can make that switch, but that's going to be tough for me though, because Burrow right now is my favorite quarterback, and
you would be able to see him.
I will be able to see him, but I can only root for him. I'm not buying that jersey. I'm very sorry. I can't buy that jersey.
How about you, the jersey?
I'll hang it up. I'm okay with hanging it up.
Dude, get the white and red one? Ooh. Fire.
We're going to move on. Speaking of favorite quarterbacks, your favorite quarterback ends up cashing out, okay? Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I got to look this up.
I think it was like 330.
330? Yeah, I have it right here. Yes. Your boy, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills end up agreeing on an extension. It's 6 years, if I'm correct. 6 years, $330 million. And 250 guaranteed. Josh Allen is now number one.
Yeah.
Highest paid quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I know, okay? I know Lamar's out there. I know Burrow. I know Mahomes. I get it. But he deserves it. Okay? If we're just going just off numbers, don't bring up the wins and losses and the pivotal losses in the playoffs. I don't care. If you just go off what he does and what he brings to the table, you deserve that, bro.
I mean, wins and losses, man. He gets there. He gets there. It's just Patricio, man. I mean, let's keep it a bug.
That's everybody's kryptonite.
No, yeah, everybody in the AFC, bro.
Same thing happened in the early 2000s and the 2010s,
Hey,
man.
let's be honest.
Peyton, Ben Roethlisberger, Russell Wilson, everybody had a chance, but that boy number 12 in New England.
Did they get paid? They got paid.
They did get paid.
So, hey,
Did they get paid? Did they get paid? Staying in the NFL, we are going to switch sides to the West Coast. So that gives you a little hint, right? I recently just seen that somebody in this upcoming season has now the easiest schedule. Before I name the team, I'll give you 3 chances.
I don't even want to guess, bro.
Nah?
I don't.
Because I think you already know who it is.
Yeah, bro.
I think you already know who
Just say it.
It is.
Man.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's tough because, unfortunately, where is it? I just had it. Hello?
Oh, man.
Oh, here it is. It's tough because I just feel like the NFL's trying to help them out.
Why?
Ratings. I think NFL in the past maybe 4 years have been really, really good in the sense of ratings, in the sense of
matchups.
If you also want to use the word rivalry, when this team has been at the top. The San Francisco 49ers
There's no way,
have been given the easiest schedule, especially off a down year, and it looks like a very, very crazy offseason because they lost Deebo, okay? McCaffrey and what's homeboy's name, Purdy, they had major injuries. There's been a revolving door over there with the running backs, okay? And they've been losing pivotal offensive line and defensive line pieces.
Man.
I'm going to read you the teams that they're going to be playing this upcoming season. At home, they'll play the Arizona Cardinals,
Okay.
the LA Rams, which is tough. I'll give them that. Seattle Seahawks, which is tough. I'll give them that. But then they go play at home, Atlanta, Carolina, Chicago, Jacksonville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
No
It's a
Kansas
good
City.
stretch.
No Philly.
No.
No Buffalo. No Baltimore.
You know what I could see happening? I can see Cooper Kupp with the 49ers.
Okay.
Get Cooper Kupp there.
That could be a good landing spot for Cooper. You
that-
stay in the West. You don't got to move. It's as long as everybody's healthy, it's a
Hey.
good contending team.
Because losing Deebo, and then now you have
An angry Ayuk.
and you got paid. Oh man. But if they're able to keep him and get Cooper, they still have Kittle. Obviously McCaffrey, if he's healthy, yeah, that you might have something.
Well, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that team because obviously they have a down year, a lot of injuries and stuff like that, and now you've literally been granted
The
easiest schedule. And this is kind of the argument that I had last year or 2 years ago. I think it was last year where I was mad that the NFL ends up giving the Patriots, who were one of the worst teams 2 years ago, the hardest schedule. Like, how you give the worst team the hardest schedule, and now you're going to give, yes, they have a bad year. But if they come back healthy, we could be seeing another playoff contending team.
Yeah.
And now you're about to give them the easiest schedule?
I mean, and they gave the Giants the hardest schedule.
This year?
It's one of the top 5, bro.
Oh my
it's
God.
it's
That's what I'm saying. Like, that makes zero sense to me. Now, I get it. Listen, logistics. You got to look around at concerts that are happening and events and what team is going to be in the area. I get all that. But damn, like we can't
No, it can't get us a break, bro.
just give these teams a break. Give them an option
Let us
to
go
at least
8-8 or something.
bro, for real. And even if you don't want to give us 8 wins, 6 is cool.
Wow,
Yeah,
give
give us
me a
6
couple
wins.
wins. Give me.
Damn, bro, like why
Let the
you
Giants be a little happy.
that is looking bad out here.
Four wins is.
Can I get a handout? Keeping an eye on San Francisco because once I learned that, I'm like, this is gonna be
little suspicious.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But I like the NFC though. Where it's starting to get competitive. You got Washington. You got Detroit. Now you got the Eagles doing their thing. But other than that, it's still stacked in the AFC, man. Still stacked in the AFC.
I think this. I know once we get closer, we're going to talk a little bit more about it. We're in the offseason. I think the most we're going to talk about right now is free agency and stuff like that. But and then the draft is also coming up, so that's going to be a big thing.
Big.
Other than that, it's probably going to be quiet for us until we get closer to the regular season. But I think it is going to be a fun year, especially with now a lot of the moves that are happening, a lot of new faces and new places. So it's going to be fun. Sticking with the NFL real quick, I have a list of the eligible candidates for the Hall of Fame.
What we got?
Okay, and I want to read it out because you know what this brought up to me, bro. This kind of hurts. This kind of hurts that I got to say this.
Oh man,
yo, dog, I'm old. I don't want to say we because you haven't,
No, I'm old.
Yeah,
I'm there.
and this is the reason why. Reading this list, this is what told me. Growing up, every time I would see this list, it would be players like, who is this? Like, I don't know this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't there in the 90s. I wasn't watching this in the 90s. Now I look at this list and I'm like, damn, I watched every single one of these guys play. Damn. And now they're eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. And that really hurt me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But to read them off, Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason Witten, Frank Gore, Julian Edelman, Greg Olson, LaShawn McCoy, Des Bryant, Maurice Pouncey, Phillip Rivers, Stephen Gostowski, and Geno Atkins.
Yo,
bruh.
What a time.
What a time is right. What a time is right. Now it says other notable candidates, and I'm going to read them anyways because, oh, wow. I'm going to read them anyways. Todd Gurley.
Okay.
We know Todd Gurley. Yeah. Thomas Davis. Alex Smith.
Wow.
Mike Iupati. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but if I didn't, I apologize. And Jarrell Casey.
Damn.
These are the notable candidates, or the eligible candidates for the 2026 Hall of Fame ballot. And boy, that made me feel old.
Yeah, nah. You know what also made me feel old? Sometimes I know this is way left field, but I've been listening to certain music and I'm like, it don't hit the same, bro. You ever listen to something like This Ain't It?
Old music or new music?
New music.
New music?
I'm listening to a certain songs. I'm like,
sure, yeah.
I'm getting a little old.
But I'm like in pockets. I'm going to be honest with you. Because the new sound, there's artists that are big, and I don't really, it doesn't do.
Yeah.
But there's some new artists that are big that I still, like, for example, I know we're off that era, but in the whole mumble rappers, like, there was the Lil Uzi Verts and the the Lil Punk and all those guys. Those guys were big, and that was like an era. And yes, a lot of the vets or people in our era didn't like them, but there was this one kid that is considered in that mumble rap era that until this day, I still bump. Like, something about his music I like, and his name is Ski Mask the Slump God. It's a weird name, but but I like his music. I'm like, damn, I kind of like this guy. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. There's a lot of artists right now that I'm just like, I can care less about this.
Yeah.
But there's a few that I'm like, oh, hi.
It's still, this
bumps.
But I'm just like, damn, am I getting old? And these kids are just like, nah, this is good music.
I don't know how to, you know what it is? I don't know how to answer that because I'm with you, but at the same time, I want to give them respect because, hey, man, go get that money.
No.
And go kill the new sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hip-hop, a lot of people say this, and I know it's a very cliched thing, and I'm just going to speak for hip-hop. I'm not going to speak for any other genre. Hip-hop is a young man's game, so it's always going to And the older we get, we're not gonna like the sound. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what it is. I think that was my point.
And this happens when we chill with the treehouse. How many? We chill at the treehouse.
Throwback.
And usually, it's always throwbacks. There's a few new songs, but even the new songs are old. The new songs we're playing is the newer songs we're playing is like March Madness, which is like what 10 years old already.
Bro, 2015.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I still got my ears. Out there because the thing is, the big three, they're still doing their thing. Obviously,
yeah,
they're still doing their thing. And shout out to them. And then there's still other people. There's still other people doing their thing. The Weeknd is still doing their thing.
Yeah,
Beyonce's still out there doing her thing. There's still people from our era that are still making music. Look, Shabuzi. Yeah. I know a lot of people do like him. A lot of people don't like him, but he makes decent music in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm still listening, and hey, some of the dudes I like, and some of y'all I'm like, I can't get hip to this. I'm sorry.
Cut it out.
I can't get hip to this. Staying on, I guess, left field.
Yeah.
Eli, it looks like you have a question. And you were kind of getting into it off camera, and I kind of want to see where you're going with this.
Yeah, so, all right, you got a shorty. I know you don't like shorties, but you got a shorty. I'm going to hand you one.
Hey, brother. Construction man, you heard?
Yeah, I feel you. So, you know, it's been, let's say like 2-3 years. I always like to go there. 2-3 years. She's like, hey, I want to go out, but I want to bring the girls. All right, cool. We can go out with the girls.
Okay.
So you're there. You're having dinner. Obviously, you are very fond of the friend group. What the hell are you doing, bro?
My bad, bro. My bad. I thought we were getting comfortable.
No, bro. Let me set up the mood, I guess.
Got it. I'm gonna sit over here.
So you're there, right? All right. Let's say you're at a hookah spot. Food's great. Everything's great. But guess what? The bill comes out.
Okay.
And
okay.
You come out. You like, all right.
I guess I got to do this.
All right. So shorty, I got you. I'm paying for me. All right, ladies, you take care of the rest, and we
Gucci. Okay.
Straight. All right. One of the girls comes up like, whoa, hold up. You invited us out. You should be paying. How would you react to that? I know how I would react, but you got like 4 shorties, your girl, and it's you. And you out here, you's about to just pull out the call for you and your shorty. It's her birthday.
You know why this is sticky?
Sticky with the icky.
Because...
And she ain't witty.
This is sticky because of this, right? Technically, shawty, I didn't invite you.
Correct.
My shawty invited you.
Correct.
And my shawty said... She's kind of the one that built the whole scenario. But she's like, I want to go out, but I want my girls to come. So technically, this is on her. Now, where it gets sticky is because it's on her and I'm her man.
Oof.
Technically, that falls on me.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm Ray. So this is how it's going to go. No. Negative.
Yeah, no.
Negative.
No.
Hey, y'all got to figure it out. If that's how we're going to get to, then this is how we're going to do. Because I also don't like the whole, everybody put a card down. No, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, no.
We're going to figure out one person that's paying this. We're zelling that person off rip.
Yep.
Because I'm not paying for all of y'all. Because one, no, it wasn't me that invited y'all.
Yeah, no.
I didn't get dragged out, but I was told, hey, let's go have a night out, but I want to bring out my girls. Yes, I accepted it, so I got to play that part. Yeah. I still accepted and I still went. Right? But I'm not y'all man. I'm her man.
You better bring your men with you.
Yeah, if that's the case, bring your man and have him pay.
Yeah.
So if anything, yes, okay, I'll put down my card if that's what it gets to, but I better see some Zelle notifications before the night ends. And we're not leaving until I get them shits.
Yeah.
Because I also don't play the whole, yeah, I got you, I Zelle you, and then it's 6 months later, I'm still looking for that $35 because of the 3 mojitos you ended up drinking. Nah, brother.
And ate half your food, didn't even eat
nah. And then I hate, and y'all better put the tax there, and y'all better put the tip there.
Tip.
I hate the dudes or girls that be like, well, man, I really only had like 1 beer. That's like $6.
6.
Yo, dog, give me 12. There's tax and we tipped. Like, I don't know what the freak you're trying to do right now.
Or do the water thing.
Nah, bro, I only had a water. I don't give a fuck, dude. I really don't. You still participated in this event. I don't care. I don't care.
That's great.
Because that's another thing too. Listen, we're either gonna play this We're gonna pay this in two different ways. We're either gonna pay everybody has to pay their own thing, but you better calculate tax and tip, or we're just gonna do even. Hey, what's the total? Divided by 6 because there's 6 people.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what you're paying. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
If not, don't come out next time, bro.
I don't mind either one. Either one doesn't bother me. You want to split evenly? Fine.
Yo, because you can't come out and think you're not gonna pay either. So why are you coming out?
If you don't got the money, don't.
Why are you coming out, bro?
Don't get a water.
Toughest times out here. Stay home, dog.
Yeah.
Go buy yourself your own 6-pack and chill at the crib.
Yeah.
Or if you really don't want to pay the extra amount the bars are charging for what they're charging for liquor, because it's crazy. I'm not paying $200 for a Henny bottle when it's $40 at the store.
Correct.
Then let's. How about we all come to the agreement to go to someone's house and everybody buy their own thing.
Yeah, pregame and then go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh man, we used to do that a lot on PA.
What?
We used to get wasted off pregame. Obviously, not paying nothing at the club because we already drank our lives away.
Yep.
And now we're over there either trying to shake ass or get ass.
That's a fact.
I like that.
That when I was told this scenario, I'm like, yeah, no, not the shorty. Yeah, nah, you need new friends.
Nah.
You need new girl. You need
especially if I'm the only guy. If anything, y'all gotta pay for me. That took me out.
That's a fact.
That took me out.
Yo, I'm doing y'all a favor being here.
Yeah.
Anything goes left. Anything goes left.
And then,
who you looking at?
And listen, I ain't paying for all of y'all because unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate, but I guess I'm gonna use the word unfortunate. Unfortunately, only one of y'all really taking dick. I'm not giving dick to all 6. Yep. So I'm not paying for all 6 either.
That's a fact.
Negative, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on
my
that.
American Express is chilling in my pocket.
Yeah, not sitting there. Unlimited at that. No.
Unlimited.
Nah, you figure it out.
So we're agreeing.
I agree with you.
All right. Damn, I like that.
We gonna get a little.
Yeah, bro. Because listen, I've been in too many situations where we look like broke bums.
No, bro, we gotta stop letting these girls get away with getting free drinks, bro.
If we're taking.
No, I'm talking about we're out and about. We trying to back a shorty. Yo, why is dudes buying drinks and no play? Can we?
So that's what I'm saying. If I'm single, I am paying for drinks, but I mean, I don't have to get play, but I gotta get some motion. Bro, I gotta at least walk away with the numbers.
I have never paid for a drink, and I've always got the mingle
with a regular with someone that's not yours. Technically, that's what you're trying to tell me.
Yes.
No, me too. I never paid.
Bro,
as far as I remember, I don't think I paid for anybody.
No,
that I'm not taking home.
Exactly. There's no way, bro.
I'm stingy as hell.
I'm just saying, bro. Bro. Oh yeah, get around for you and your girls. Now one of them girls is coming to your crib.
Now let me not be too stern. If I'm getting play and I'm not mean in sexual activities, let's just say we're having a good time that night. Maybe we do exchange numbers, and then after that night we get in conversation. We'll see how it goes.
100%.
I might pay. If you're giving me motion that way, I might pay.
Bro, but some girls.
But if the motion is I'm just trying to trick you because I don't want to pay. Hey, yo, shorty, I don't know what you think is gonna happen tonight.
Very clever.
But it's not out of my pockets.
They do the whole the whole down whoop.
Nah, I'll never forget. Baby moms told me that. Baby moms told me like, yo, I hope you know that sometimes I be getting free drinks from dudes. Now it didn't hit me the wrong way. Cause in my mind, I'm like, hey, yo, shorty, do your thing.
You don't gotta pay, and I don't gotta
what?
pay.
We still gotta pay rent. So do your thing.
If you could get me one, like
actually, bring me a rum patch while you at it, my guy.
Like, no, that I'm not. Go ahead.
Yeah, while I'm giving Juju his milk, I'm drinking the milk too. My nice little rum patch.
That
Ouch.
is a little
I said patch. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yo, to each his own though, man. Yo, fellas, be better, man. Be better.
Yo,
in every aspect,
especially now, bro. We have some simps out right now.
Yeah,
simpies.
Yo, there's not enough men out here, bro. We got a bunch of boys.
No, we got way more men because the women are acting like men. We're gonna move on. Sorry, we're about to. My bad. My fault. Moving on to NBA, and what a week it's been. What a week it's been. We've had a few very, very good games.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the top of the podcast, you let everybody know that you lost the bet against me and that's why you were wearing the pink wig. Celtics ended up playing the Lakers. The Celtics ended up winning that game. Denver and Oklahoma City played twice. Okay, the Knicks ended up playing the Lakers, right? This past week? Didn't the Knicks play the Lakers?
The Knicks played the Lakers.
So that was a good game as well. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good week, and I think we're at the point, right, We're at the point right now where the NBA is heating up. Playoffs, I think we only have, what,
A month and a
20
half?
games?
Yeah, like
20 games left per team, maybe less than that. So now this is where all the top teams are clicking. We are fighting for seeds
Yep.
and home court advantage type stuff. So now it's getting serious.
Yeah.
Eli.
Well, let's get it straight. Yeah, the Knicks, man. Yeah, we already know where they're going. Well, they're out of the playoffs.
They're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Oh,
but
I was about to say, damn, there's something I don't know.
No, they're not going anywhere. Let's cut that off. As for the Lakers fans, you should be happy but concerned at the same time with that Celtics game.
Okay.
Without having Hayes, right? Which is for everyone is their only rim protector, their only guy, and without Rui at that fourth spot, also being a big help, you lose a lot of big men, a lot of defense because that's what they do. And that second half, bro, was atrocious. That third quarter, I'm like, boy, oh boy, the Lakers have no answer. They had no answer for JT. They're going over the screen, under the screen. And that boy was giving us barbecue chicken.
Okay.
I had no answer for him. And even Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, anytime we got that switch, I tell you all the time, bro, they love to headhunt. They were headhunting Luka all game. So what I saw from them, I'm like, all right. First half, I'm like, we're in it. We had Jameson play the 5 in that first half. We did not see him second half.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that second half. We played small. We were small all throughout that third and fourth quarter, which I was surprised he did not go back to Jameson, just because the first half he didn't play that bad.
Okay.
The game was pretty much,
and it's a body. Regardless of what he produces, it's still a body to throw out there.
And I get it. Offensively, bro, no game. He's not a lob threat. Defensively, he is an energy guy. He does talk on defense, which is something that I thought he would have tried to implement.
Yeah,
but he was like, no, we're gonna go with our small group, which was obviously you had Gabe Vincent, you had Kennett, you had Reeves, and I'm like, bro, it didn't matter what you threw at him. Anytime they got it down in the post for Al Horford, it was barbecue chicken, and especially when you got to throw 2 at him or even go 1-on-1. It was too easy, and it was basically an open net back there.
Okay.
When you got JT and Jaylen Brown going downhill, I'm just like, bro, what are we doing?
And they had like 70 points together, right?
They had 71 points. 71 points. They played phenomenal. But where we had a discussion at third quarter, I said, hey, the way it's going, they're gonna go up 20, and they did, and then. I'm like, hey, LeBron's going to sit, and when he sits, they're going to go up 30. And you go...
He did say that.
And you go, hold up. Wait a minute, E. You know what happens when they have big leads and they get a little complacent? And I'm like, yeah, Ray, but they're up 20. I don't see that little fight back that the Lakers do. When they play tough teams, they stay in the game. They were down 20. They had no lick back. Everything was like given to them, and I'm just like, yeah, there's no fight. They weren't taking punches. They weren't throwing them back. They were getting beat. And I'm like, yeah, Luka's coming back. He already had 4 turnovers. They had scored 12 points off of those turnovers. Quick. Obviously, Jaylen Brown turned them a couple times. Easy lays, easy dunks. Yeah. Where I'm like, Luka does not look good. He doesn't look healthy. And I'm like, he's going to go in there, and LeBron's going to be – obviously, he was playing – pretty well defense. I'm like, he's gonna go in there. They're gonna isolate him, and yeah, goodbye Lakers. No, that doesn't happen. My boy Luka comes in there. Is like, all right, bet. I see the little run we're going on defensively. He makes a couple quick threes, gets to the rim. I'm like, oh sweat, we got a game. And I'm like, all right, let's see what they do. They go on a bigger run, bring it down to 6. And I'm like, all right, we have a chance. I'm over here looking for LeBron, and I'm like, oh, shoot. The boy is hurt. My boy got a groin injury, and I'm like, damn. Obviously, you guys hold off, and you guys win. And to your point, you are correct. This is true to them. This was true to them last year. They go ahead and take teams and 20 plus, and then they get complacent when other teams, good teams, go on these runs, and they get last days to go play that one-on-one basketball, and that's not the winning recipe. Because if they do have LeBron, I'm not going to say that they win that game, but they make it very, very difficult on the way they were moving. Which
becomes tougher.
6 minutes, 6 points, 2-possession game. You bring LeBron back in there, maybe a different story. I'm not going to say they win, but they definitely apply pressure. And my thing is, this is what I like about JJ Redick. His scheme and the way he was doing things, he did it with what he had, which is great. But he said 2 key things that I didn't realize. Guess how many points JT and Jaylen Brown played?
Wait, repeat that again?
JT and Jaylen Brown.
How many points?
No, minutes. My bad, minutes.
Oh, I actually didn't know.
Bro, 40.
Together, like each?
No, 40 each, yes. They played big minutes. How many times they did that this year? That was their second time this season doing that.
And the first time was against?
I didn't do the research on that one. Okay. But when I heard it, I'm like, damn, they played 40 minutes? I'm like, okay. What was the next thing he talked about? He was like, they also shot 10 less threes than their average.
The Celtics.
The Celtics, correct. So I'm like, damn, you held them to let... And then I'm like, all right, let me start thinking about the game. What changed?
JJ out here analyzing.
I'm like... Because I'm watching and I'm seeing the schemes, but I'm not really kind of understanding it. But then I look at the third quarter again, and I'm like, how did they get back in this game? The reason why they shot less threes is because they were making them shoot tough twos. And he always talks about, if you're going to give up a two, make sure it's in that mid-range area. They missed a lot of tough mid-range shots. And that was JT going in there and Jaylen Brown going in there. And I'm like, damn, that's how they kind of got back in the game.
And that's usually the opposite of how the Celtics want to attack opposite. The Celtics want you to limit your three-point ball, but we are going to shoot out three-point, like lights out at the three. And the way this is what I analyze and we analyze, because I know you see this too. The way the Celtics kind of play, especially this year, or what I see, is they think of it mathematically. Hey, if we could score more from the three than what you do at the two, it's 3-2. We're winning every time. And from what you're telling me that JJ noticed, that's a good switch up. Oh no, we're not gonna let you shoot these threes, bro. You're gonna beat us with the two.
Yeah, was so. I hate to say it, but JJ Redick is really, really doing his homework.
I like that. Way different than.
Yeah, let's talk about. And it was honestly listening to him in his post games. I'm like, dude, you are.
What did he say? Contest without fouling.
Oh, cut it out. And I'm just.
I'm gonna try to put that clip somewhere around here.
And I'm just like, dude, you are a menace. You're a menace, bro. And that's my thing. Like, you took their game, know their game. All right, we have to make sure that we take away something. And I get it. I'm not gonna sit here and JT and ball out and have 40. But to do have 40 and had 40 minutes of play,
played 40
so
minutes.
Only win by 10.
Yeah, so I got to see.
You had 71 points, and you made that game look that close.
Off the pod, I got to see their shots. Their shot selections, how much they made, their field goals. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know they played 40 minutes. Yeah. And that's very, you guys had to play basically almost the entire game to scrap out this win.
And that's where I'm like, in a sense of being a Laker fan, you're like, you took the championship team without key players, and you made it a battle. You made it a fight with 6 minutes, and you had them on the rope with 6 points. I'm like,
and Porzingis played, right?
Oh no, Porzingis didn't play, which a key guy. I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
that's all right, because they had. But Drew Holiday came back to play that game, so.
But I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, we had,
no, of course.
You guys have played majority of last season, and besides the playoffs, obviously he got hurt, but then played. You guys kind of played good with him and good without him. He's not you know what I mean? But for the Lakers, going on this run, you have Rui, you have Hayes. Those are the guys that you defend with. And we're not gonna just dismiss LeBron getting hurt with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, there was
so that's also a key player getting hurt. And I'm like, damn.
And only down 6, right?
And only down 6. So for me, I'm like, oh, okay, head nod to the Lakers. At the same time, kudos to the Celtics for finishing that game. But that's that sign where, hey, last year they led the league with blown 20-point plus games when leading in the third. They tend to do that, and I've said multiple times, I'm like, hey, if you're able to stick ahead and keep it within 10, you have a chance to beat them because they tend to get away from what they do best. And that's move the ball. That's go ahead, play that inside-out game, and get those open threes. When it got tight, they went away from that, started playing that one-on-one, and they were missing tough twos. So for me, I'm like, all right, cool. I appreciate watching that game, even though it was a tough L to take. Here's where I'm concerned. You have LeBron out for 2 weeks. He's going to get reevaluated. He said it's not as bad as it is. Well, his once was with his first year with the Lakers or whatever when he went out for a significant time. But we do have a big stretch of games. We have 2 back-to-backs. We faced Denver twice.
I'm so sorry. I just seen a knee injury that I didn't want to see.
Yeah, it was gross. But you do face Denver twice.
Right.
You also face the Clippers.
And I think
OKC.
I was about to say, I think they got to play OKC.
And they play them twice. So they have a tough schedule coming up. They just lost to Brooklyn. They lost to them by 4. So I can potentially see the Lakers sliding down that 2 spot. They can potentially slide to the 4th seed. The way that this 9-game stretch goes with LeBron being out as a problem. Now you drop to the 4th. I don't know who they face on the 5th, but seeding is a factor. And then you have Golden State playing really good basketball, who they could potentially move up to that 5th spot. And maybe worrisome on the way how they're playing.
Listen, a lot that I'm hearing around the league is people do not want to play Golden State. They do not want to play Golden State, especially in the playoffs. That is one thing I'm hearing. And that's
kudos to Draymond. Everybody was bashing Draymond. Remember when I said it here? I said Draymond said it. Hey, there's nobody in the West that is a official contender that we would be scared about if we can go make a push to the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? A champion speaks. And guess what? They're now in there. They now made an acquisition in getting a guy like from Miami, Butler,
Jim.
And I'm just like, hey. Spoken into existence, and now they're in there, and now they can make some noise. Because as of right now, I don't see anybody. If LeBron is out for a significant amount of time, hey, they're beatable. So the AFC, the West is nothing to play with these next couple weeks.
I'm something to play with.
No. Cleveland should be the team you should be worried about.
No. No and no. Listen, I've been seeing.
Nah, that's the only team though, bro. Come on, to be real.
You had a really that was a great breakdown, by the way. Really great breakdown. And I still think. Listen, I still think people need to take in consideration that veteranship or experience plays a huge role. I don't care what any metric anybody wants to tell me or throw at me. I still don't believe in OKC.
Yeah.
Okay, we've seen this before with the Houston Rockets. All right, they're always 1, 2, 3 top in the seed with a dude dropping 40 almost every other night. And what happens in the playoffs? Now, am I calling homeboy a choke artist like Harden? Maybe not, but they are free throw freaking bandits, right?
Yeah.
And what tells me is they need you to score 35 to 40 to win a game.
Correct.
And that's not going to win you championships. It might win you playoff series. It might win you playoff games. But when it comes to a championship, you got to play defense, which, yes, OKC does play. But at the same time, when it gets to the teams that play defense, when it gets to the coaches that know how to scheme, and they're not going to, listen, we can't completely stop Shea, but if we can limit you to 25 instead of 30, 35, 40, we're going to win this game.
And defend without fouling, and he doesn't get 15 free throws a game.
Contest without fouling. Contest without fouling.
And it's funny that you bring up James Harden, because for the MVP, he kind of reminds me of James Harden.
Shea,
he kind of reminds me of James Harden as to why he has the potential to win MVP.
I think he's the favorite right now.
He's the favorite. He is the favorite. And And I don't know, man. I really think that Joker should be up there to win it. Now, my boy is averaging a triple double. A triple double. And right now it's sitting at the third seed with potential to take over the second seed because of the Lakers health-wise. Dude, your PR is 32.1. You out here 28, 11, and 10, bro?
Well, what I do know about his stat line is he is averaging more points and more assists than the other 3 MVPs that he won. His third MVP, he did average more rebounds, but it's literally
13.
yeah, it was, but it's like a 0.8 difference.
Yeah, bro. Like,
So that difference is not major enough for me to be like, oh my gosh, he was way better.
yeah.
What I say, rebound? He was a bit way better rebound.
Yeah,
no, bro.
no.
I averaged 12.8 that year, and I'm averaging 12.1, but I am averaging 4 points more than my last 3 MVPs, and about four more assists than my last MVPs, and averaging a triple dub. And I'm glad that you bring that up, because my thing is this. I know they went back to back, because I think one of them won one year, and then the next one the next year. Yeah, this is James Harden and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
We got James Harden with Shea scoring 40, free throw bandit. They're the number 1 seed or whatever they are, playing great, and now is the favorite for MVP. But then we have Homeboy literally being the machine to this, what is the Denver Nuggets, and also averaging a trip dub.
Yeah. Most valuable to that team, man.
Yeah.
I don't think Denver sniffs the playoffs.
Where is Denver?
There.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
They potential to get the second seed the way it's going. And OKC with their young roster, if you take out Shea, I still think they're a playoff contending team. They might have to be in the hunt to get in.
Yeah.
But you take out Joker on that team, bro.
It's over. It's pretty much over.
They're in last place.
It's pretty much over.
And that's no knock to Shea, man. I'm not criticizing, but what Joker's doing is just something different. I'm just saying, you take away 15 free throws, bro. That's make 10 of those. You average 32. That's 22 points, man.
It's just tough for me because, all right, if you ask me, right, if this is going to lead to you asking me who do I think, this is what I'm going to say. Who I think should win it is the Joker. Trip dub, you are very pivotal to a top 2 team. And just like you said, you take this guy out of that team does not exist, right? But what I'm going to see with the NBA is, or I'm looking at it in the NBA scope, and this is kind of what I see. NBA is going to look at, this guy has 3 or 4, however many. This guy doesn't have 1, and he's really, really doing his thing with this team, along with scoring a lot of points. We could give it to him. If anything, we know Joker's going to be here till whenever. I think Joker is probably going to start getting the LeBron treatment, where it's kind of like, yo, you're great, so like,
you got yours already.
You technically are the MVP, but this guy, even though he has been playing great, this year he's been playing at a exponential freaking level.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to Shea. Now, I won't be mad at that, but if you ask me, I'm giving it to Joker. Because you already stripped Joker of one trying to give it to Embiid because of the whole sympathy party that year.
Yeah.
I didn't agree with it, but it is what it is. And now we're here.
Hey, it's happened to Shaq, it's happened to Kobe, it's happened to LeBron. And it may have potential to now happen to the Joker. It'll be a tough.
You think the NBA will be forced to give him co-MVPs?
No, bro.
They're gonna choose.
No, they got to choose. And if you're gonna pick Shea, pick him. But what that does is, all right, if he has 3 or 4, now you give him a 4th or 5th one. Sheesh. Is that LeBron James? Is he the best center of all time? Like, now you're putting him in some serious contention. So,
and I know the NBA is gonna do their thing to protect legends. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we can't give you, because that was the whole point, right? Wasn't that the whole point why they gave it to Embiid?
Yeah.
We can't give you 3 in a row because the last person. Are we gonna name you better than Shaq or whoever it was that got 3 in a row?
Yeah.
And so I get it. But at the end of the day, you kind of have to give it to who's deserving of it.
Well, they would have never had this problem if they would have just done it from rip.
Yeah.
Hey, if Jordan had however many he had, give him them.
Yeah.
Give him all of them. Kobe, give it to him. Shaq, give them. LeBron, 10 straight years, give it to him. Just give it to him.
We're gonna have another non-American MVP.
Give it to him. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck, man. That's why it's messed up. That's why the system is messed up.
Yeah.
Because you should have gave them when they should have gotten them.
They deserve.
So you don't have to worry about freaking giving it to the Joker when Shaq could have probably had 5.
And now we're here.
And now we're here where someone who should deserve it can't get it because freaking Shaq only has 3.
Because of narratives.
Because of narratives. So, hey, Joker's gonna get a little taste. Hey, you're that guy.
Yeah.
But now, we have to push it now to the next one. We all know he's not gonna be the face. Is Shea gonna be the face? Here we go back again to that conversation.
Yeah, so, that's a whole shit show.
So we'll see.
That's a whole shit show. Speaking of MVPs, this past week also in the NBA, along with the great games, we have had. I don't even know what to do. Some drama.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure everybody knows, right, that LeBron in the game against the Knicks.
Yep, Knicks.
LeBron at the end of the game or after the game, on their way to the locker rooms, pulls up to Stephen A. And it has been reported and also confirmed by Stephen A. after that LeBron has had some words with Stephen A. We're not going to sit here and reiterate what they said or what transpired. I'm just here to say or ask one thing. Who's at fault here? Or what is your point of view, or what do you think of this situation? Because it looks like people are really digging. Like this past week showed me, because they bumped heads multiple times already. Mm-hmm. And this week, it showed me that now people are like, wait. I think there's something deeper here that we really need to address. Because now it's getting a little serious.
Yeah, man. I think all season. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck. That whole conversation, MJ and him.
No, and then,
stop.
I don't know. I don't want to bring this up, but I'm going to have to, right? Stephen A., along with, so he ends up saying, after, I think on his pod or whatever, radio show, I don't know what's that called. I don't know what's the premise of his show. No, excuse me. Yes, sorry, I'm fumbling different things. He clears up about what happened and what was his point of view, right? Then Thursday night or Friday night or, what night was it? Maybe it was Saturday night. They bring up, I think they bring up LeBron or whatever.
Yeah,
he goes, enough of LeBron. I know we talk too much about LeBron, but let's talk about XYZ.
JT.
And I'm like, wow, you really.
Yeah, it was halftime. It was a halftime show. He really cut right back to JT, like him having a great first half.
Like, and it goes both ways. Like, on one side, I'm like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. Like, maybe he is right. Maybe he is trying to stay away. Like, if we talk too much about this, let's give some credit to these guys. But then on the other end, it's like,
well, it was because of the aftermath. And that's why I brought up Gilbert. And I think they were going to that direction before he had that conversation about Bronny. Because he got called out on First Take and was like, hey, bro, and I'm speaking for Gilbert. Mm-hmm. Gilbert was like, bro, there's a lot of players doing their thing. Shed some light on JT. Shed some light on Shea. Let's get off bashing LeBron.
Yeah.
He's 40, and let's be more appreciative. And they're like, you're the guy, First Take, you make your bread. You literally dictate what's being put out there.
Right.
So he didn't take it on the chin quite well, but then going forward, we hear, you know what? Let's settle this Jordan-LeBron debate. You know what? I'm done with it. However you want to switch it up, 1-2, 2-1.
Yeah.
Cool. Squashed. But then what happens is, then he has to talk about Bronny, but it wasn't the fact that he talked about Bronny, because we know you're an NBA player. Bronny's a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some hate towards your way. It's the NBA. You're LeBron's son. It's gonna happen. I think the choices of words is what kind of got to LeBron. He's like, cool, you want to talk sports about my son? Cool. Don't come here and use the words as a father. I wouldn't have put my son through that.
Correct. Because now we're not talking. We're using. You're right. Using these type of words. Now we're not talking about players.
No.
Now we're not talking about athletes.
Personal.
Now we're talking personal titles.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're talking about family.
Yeah.
The verbiage that you're using, the terminology that you're using. Now you are inviting a different topic to the conversation, and that's not cool.
And I think doing that on television, critiquing how he is as a father, is what got him upset. And cool, you can be upset. Talking about someone's son, about basketball, and it's only basketball, I don't care who you are, you're going to get it. But that aspect, no. Mm-hmm. Did LeBron do it the right way? No. Stephen A. was like, hey, if he would have pulled me to the side, doing it at the half, in front of everybody, was real pettiness.
So wait.
Pettiness, bro. That's where I give LeBron
I said that the other night. When we had this conversation at the treehouse, I did say this. I am here to take that point back. Because I found out something.
What happened?
So, LeBron and Stephen A., there was another point in time where they had another tiff, beef, whatever you want to call it. And that time, LeBron did the right way and said, hey, Maverick, you got his number, right? Text him and tell him to call me. We need to have a conversation. This is what I found. I found this out like Sunday. And Stephen A. said, that's pussy. You're gonna hide behind them to get to me? This is confirmed. This is confirmed. So now, because of that, I didn't know that. So that's why I was on your side on Friday.
Either.
I did not know that. So that's why this time LeBron's like, oh, you calling me pussy? Bro, you from Queens and I'm from where I'm from. So now we doing face to face.
Check this out.
Now it's on site.
Damn.
So now I gotta change I have to change my my side. Because I did say on Friday at the treehouse, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because you are in LA, this is a primetime game, there's a bunch of cameras. I don't know if the way LeBron did it was right. After learning this, he should have done that.
Nah, I'm checking you.
He should have done that. Because last time I tried to do it as a gentleman, and you called me pussy hiding behind my friends. Yeah. Because I don't have their number. And even if I do have their number, they're the ones that have your number. So I told, can we get in contact with them so I can have a conversation? Yeah. And you called me pussy for it. No, all right.
All right,
who's pussy now?
Yeah,
who's pussy now? So
you sat down nicely in that chair.
I still think you're right. Like, let's say if that never happened, I still think you're right. No, don't do this with millions of cameras. We are in LA. There's cameras everywhere.
Against the Knicks.
Come on, brother.
Bro.
So I'm with you. But now that I learned that over the weekend, face to face, brother. We are from where we're from, and we know what on site means. So I didn't want to put
I'm gonna have to retake. I didn't know that. So
I didn't either. That's why I had to say it now. Because we were both on the same boat.
All right, no. So then, man, no, he's bro. But Stephen A's like that though, man.
Yeah,
he's an entertainer.
So, and that's my thing. My thing is why I also said that day is without using the terminology that you used. Hey, man, you got to know that this guy it's content.
Yeah,
it's content. Honestly, for the same reason we're talking about it now is why he's going, bro. Stephen A. is not going to talk about Giannis's brother anymore. Yeah. Even though that was a thing a few years ago, right? But no one wants to talk about Giannis or Thanasis. It's Thanasis, excuse me, Thanasis, and nobody cares. We don't care about what's homeboy's name? Kevin Martin's son that plays for Houston. We don't care. Yeah. You know why? Because even if I do talk about it, it's going to be hot for a day because, yes, I'm talking about Kevin Martin's son. But guess what? You're not LeBron James' son.
Yeah.
And the moment I say Bronny, now the algorithm is doing this.
Check this out, bro.
So
he's talking about him playing garbage minutes, but we can't sit here and not be like, what he's doing down in the G League is not something to...
And that's something I didn't bring up on Friday that I don't like either. I get what you're saying that, hey, we know your stats in the NBA. And listen, the stats that Bronny has in the NBA, they're not very good. I'm with you on that.
Very limited minutes.
But listen.
To go out randomly mid-season, like this is after All-Star break, bro. Like,
why
are we talking about Bronny? All right, first half we're talking about Bronny.
My whole thing is, you are developing very well in the G League and playing your game. Everyone's saying, no, you should have stayed at USC and developed your game. You don't know how it's going to play out in USC because they have their own playbook over there. Look, Bronny's probably going to be just a spot-up three-point shooter in USC because they recruited XYZ that is the main guy. Yeah. And then now we're looking at Bronny like, oh, maybe you aren't the player. You are playing in the G League. Yes, I get it's the G League, but these are NBA potential type players that you are polishing your craft against, and you're doing a very good job with it. So the way I see it, we shouldn't downplay that he plays or he's doing well at the G League because if the way I see it, what you're doing in the G League, you probably could do it in college. It might be the same level. Let's just give him credit that he's doing what he's doing to polish his craft in the G League and then maybe get an actual chance in the NBA, or when he gets the next chance in the NBA, give us some kind of production to be like, all right, hold up.
And we're not gonna see, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. He's put up numbers. He is the point guard of the team. And when he did play in garbage minutes, he did make tough shots.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's garbage minutes, but that's what you're gonna get. That's what any other player would get.
And I
garbage
think,
minutes.
And I still think it is foul, right? Again, I don't care what you think about the G League. I do think it is foul that week that he went crazy, that Bronny was averaging like 30.
Nothing. Silent.
But the moment he has 5 minutes in the NBA and scores 0.01 points, now everybody wants to.
And the thing is, it's because he had a tough couple buckets, a layup, a 3-pointer, and he's like, all right, let me spite him right now.
Yeah, I don't
like, let me bring up his stats.
I don't like that. It gotta be fair. Listen, I'm not telling you don't critique him.
Yeah,
he's an athlete. He's an NBA player. This is your job. You got to do that. Keep the terminology as that.
Yeah.
As the athlete. Don't say as a father. No. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because you didn't say that when MJ's son was out here sniffing up coke. You didn't say, damn, MJ as a father, you probably need it. No one said that. No one said that.
Do that.
Right? And I know that's not part of your job because obviously it doesn't regard sports. But if we are going to consider MJ as this high almighty, then you know what, bro? I'm going to need you to check your son. Because your son, not saying that he's great, but your son maybe could have had an opportunity in the NBA if you would have just checked your son.
Yeah.
But now that because it's LeBron, oh, no, we're going to pull all the stops. Hey, as a dad, you got to check this. No. No, hey, listen. We see that what's going on with Bronny. What do you guys are thinking to develop his game a little bit more so then when next time stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't say, yo, as a father. Because, listen, I'm a dad. I'm a dad. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm A-okay with anybody critiquing my son in whatever sports that he goes in. But you critique my son as an athlete. Don't come up to me. All right? And be like, yo, as a father, you need to, what are you doing with your son to develop it? Excuse me?
Yeah.
What do you mean as a father? I could do what I could do, develop your game. But you're also coach. So what are you doing at the job that you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, nah, bro. He used wrong verbiage, bro. And for a point, I'm happy he checked him. To your point that I'm just finding out, even better that he did it in person. But that's just all the narrative. That's all just entertainment.
That's what it is. It's clicks.
And that's why Gilbert was like, yo, bro, we need to get back to basketball. Let's critique basketball.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to get back to. That's why podcasting is doing their thing, because they're breaking down the game. They're out here actually what we want to hear.
Yeah. So and listen, congrats on your new contract extension. Yeah. But listen,
get the bag. You're
gonna do what you're gonna do, but we are going to be seeing that. I'm not gonna sit here because I don't have the numbers in front of me. But we are gonna be seeing that in the near future. The sports podcasts that are out here breaking down the game, we are going to surpass what you guys are doing in ESPN. Because you guys are doing what the 5 o'clock news is doing. You're just telling us stuff that you want to tell us, not what we want to know.
That's exactly it. And we're hearing the same storylines
over and yeah.
I want something fresh.
All right, so we got to the point to our quick hits. I'm going to go ramble off on a few things really quickly. First off, sticking on ESPN. ESPN's Around the Horn will be off air. I think, when does its last show will be 5 p.m. Oh, well, it doesn't tell. Oh, May 23rd. May 23rd will be the last airing episode of Around the Horn after 23 years. So anybody that does watch Around the Horn, when I was younger and all I watched was ESPN,
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything else. Around the Horn was one of those shows that I really did like to see because that was journalism.
Yeah.
That wasn't clickbait shit, and no, that was journalism. They were breaking down the games.
Facts. All facts.
Shout out to Around the Horn, and it's very sad to see that. I mean, every good thing has an end, but it is sad to see that that's going. Another quick hit, in case nobody knows, but I found out. No, this is not the one. Where did it go? There it goes. Portland Diamond Project unveils rendering for new stadium. There is a new baseball stadium being built in Portland. And, bro, I got the pictures here. This shit looks like an amusement park.
Damn.
Now, what this tells me is there's a baseball team coming out to Portland. Don't know if they're going to add a few new teams. I know that there's been conversations. If you ask me, I think what's probably going to happen, Oakland A's.
Wow.
I know they're saying that Vegas is, but that whole Vegas situation looks a little weird.
Yeah.
And Portland is already building the stadium. So if the A's are still going to Las Vegas, then we might be seeing another team pull up, and it looks like it's going to be in Portland.
Okay.
So there's that. What else? My bad. I got to click on a few things. The commissioner of MLB is reviewing its bid to reinstate Pete Rose. And I think it's long overdue.
Wow.
Especially being that now we can advertise sports betting, okay? And I think it's time to reinstate Pete Rose and give him his chance to be a Hall of Famer. I think that should be the next step after that. Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
So that needs to be a thing.
I agree.
Hopefully that actually gets done because Pete Rose needs that. RIP to Pete Rose, one of the most phenomenal players. Last thing.
Nah, that's wicked, bro.
Give me 1 second. All right, cool. Last thing before, I have 2 more things, but this is the actual last factual thing. No, my bad. Last thing. Alex Bregman with his new contract with the Boston Red Sox. I was about to say the Boston Celtics. He now joins 4 other players, so now it's 5 total that have an AAV, an average annual value of $40 million. Juan Soto, Ohtani, Judge, Wheeler, and now Bregman is part of that show.
Damn.
Staying on the whole contracts thing, someone pulled out a list. I'm just going to read the list because we could really break it down, and there is a contract here that hurts my soul. But someone made a list of the worst contracts all time in MLB. And I'm going to read them. I'm going to go from 10 to 1 real fast. Number 10. Pablo Sandoval, Boston Red Sox. They gave him 7 years, $153 million.
Sheesh.
Number 9. Hanley Ramirez, Boston Red Sox. 5 years, $125 million. Dexter Fowler. Yeah, Dexter Fowler. Yeah. No. Whatever. Dexter Fowler. I could be wrong here. 8 years, $144 million. 8. 7. Angels gave Pujols 10 years, $240.
Damn.
That is ridiculous.
Damn.
Wow. Number 6. Steven Strasburg was given 7 years, $245 million. Now, I know that's on this list real quick, and I get it, maybe because of the years and his injuries and blah, blah, blah. You did end up getting a World Series out of it.
Yeah, you did.
So, I don't know about that one. This is the one that hurts me the most till this day. And I think we still feel the renderings of the stupid-ass contract.
Yep.
Number 5, the Yankees gave Jacoby Ellsbury 7 years, $153 million.
Yep.
Fuck that contract.
Yeah.
Number 4. I actually don't know who this guy is. I'm going to skip number 4, but it was... Actually, I don't know his name. I'm not going to skip it, but the Angels gave some guy 5 years, $125 million.
Dang.
Actually, I got to look up who that guy is. Number 3, I don't know why he's on the list, but whatever. The Mets giving Bobby Bonilla 5 years, $29.5 million.
What?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Number 2, I'm pretty sure this is Burns. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Number 2, the Orioles giving Burns 7 years, $161 million.
Sheesh.
I don't think that's Burns, but it looks like Burns. I gotta look up who that is. Oh, that's not Burns. That's oh my gosh, now I can't think of his name. But we'll get back to that. And number 1, can you guess?
Angels.
Angels giving bum ass Rendon.
Yeah.
7 years, $245 million.
Oh man.
I posted on my IG
that
recently.
Was gross.
that the MLB needs to step in and get this guy out of the league and help the Angels recoup some of this money, because this is literally highway robbery. The same point that you had with John Wall, I'm having it with this guy.
Yeah, man.
I'm having it with this. Yo, this guy is an embarrassment to the sport, and that's something I have an issue with.
Yeah.
Like, don't embarrass a sport that I love so much. You bum ass. And then you want to come, what was it, last year, 2 years ago, talking about like, oh, this is not even my priority. So why are we paying you this money, bro?
Yeah, man. Yo.
Why are we paying you this money? This is the last thing. It really has nothing to do. I just thought it was kind of funny. Actually, I don't know where I put it now. Oh, someone posted a picture on the on Instagram. It was a picture of Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Kendrick Perkins. And someone said it is absolutely insane that Kendrick Perkins had the best career out of the three in this picture. It's not really a quick hit. It's just something I want to bring up. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, Philly, you guys are fucked.
Yeah.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what's going on over there. That concludes Savage's quick hits. I got nothing else.
Nada.
You're good? Brother,
Yeah.
this was a good one.
This was
a good one. I didn't say this at the top, but I'll say this now. If you guys are enjoying, or if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're still here, first of all, kudos if you're still here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. We will greatly appreciate it. We're getting a lot of love on YouTube, and we wanted to continue going so we can continue giving you guys great and amazing content. Head over to Patreon and give us a measly $3.99 for the same kind of uncut episodes of the same episodes, and 4 extra episodes over there in Patreon. Apple, Spotify, and I think Google Podcasts we are on right now. Give us thumbs up. Give us 5 stars. If you guys want to support, $4.99 a month. We will greatly appreciate it. Other than that, gang, we love you guys. Make sure you tell someone you love them. Stay safe out there.
peace.